Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am currently working on my paper pumpkin alternative videos for August 2024 kit called Time for Cake. Love it. Struggled with the cake card base, but hey, we got that settled. I did it. It's all done. No more cake. Oh, so anyways, this is Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 6. That means we don't have to show you everything that comes in the kit anymore. Yay! If you are new to my channel, please note that videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes in the kit. After video number 5, I no longer do that. We just kind of move on from there. So videos 1 through 5 will give you a close-up look at everything in the kit. After that, we move on and we get on with the creating. So I do always show you what the cards look like in the back of it. So you got to make 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and 3 of this one. On the back here is a QR code that will lead you to a video that will show you how to create the cards as they were designed. This one will lead you to the set of dies that were good for July, August, and September. Over here is a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors. That being said, we are done and we are ready to move on. We're doing a shaker card. We're actually going to do 2 shaker cards so far. So for this shaker card, you're going to need a large window envelope. You can get these on Amazon. I don't do links in that stuff in the description part of the video. Sorry, but if you put in the search bar large window envelope, my husband ordered 50 of them for like $15. These make great shaker cards. You will be cutting 3.5 inches off of this end, okay? So we're going to do that together. We are going to be using I think we're going to actually use the entire piece. We're going to be cutting 5.5 inches here, and then the rest we're going to put this on the inside of our card. So I do know that much. We are using a pretty in pink card base. It looks really nice next to the Night of Navy. So this is 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. And yes, scoring does, guys, make a huge difference. Your inside piece just looks a little nicer. I'm using the Retired. You can use a die. This is the Retired Essential Tag Punch. I keep my tags like with an arm's reach of me. They're really great. And the Lavelle Me Fancy Punch, which I already have punched. Let me show you. I'm using this scrap bit of an envelope from the kit, and I already stamped it, and I wanted to give it plenty of time to dry because I was having trouble with it smearing, so I set it aside. You can see there's the punch. There's Make-A-Wish. That's what I punched it in. And my tag was out of a scrap bit of pretty in pink cardstock. Hopefully I don't lose it. And a white envelope. Oh no, Moody Mauve envelope from the kit. Who knew? I didn't realize I did that. And shaker bits. Anything you got going on there. So I think that's it. Oh, I forgot to write scrap. Oh, let's see. Scrap. Pretty in pink for this one, and this is white. So let's get on with it, right? Put the notebook away. Okay, so let's start off with cutting the 3.5 inches off of our envelope. So if you haven't seen me do this before, this is my new favorite thing for making a shaker card. 3.5 inches. You can keep it. You can use it as a pocket. There's lots of things you can do with that. So 3.5 inches. Then you can take it and you can, once you get your piece in here, you can fold it over or you can score it at 5 1/4. So let's score it at 5 1/4. So right there. 1, 2, 3. It always feels like there's something in here that it's catching on, but maybe not. Right? I don't know why. It just feels like something's catching on it. All right. So I'm going to fold this down where I scored it. And I'm going to just show you for a minute. Oh, I did not do it right. There's way, well, it's going to look good. There's just way more on that end. So I'm just going to do it this way and give it a little bit more leeway. So maybe 5 1/8 would be better. Let's see. About 5 1/8. It's going to look better. And we're going to do some stamping around the white this time while I remember, because if not, I won't remember. So to do that, we are going to need either scratch paper or let's just tear some paper. Scratch paper, Post-it note, maybe a combination of all of the above. Got some little bits here. Yeah, we're going to stick with the night in navy. And I kind of like the idea of just doing the little sparkler bits around the outside. I thought that would be kind of, oh, you might need a little bit more. Let's see. What else? We have balloons. Wasn't really crazy about doing those, but okay, change of plans. We're just going to use the itty bitty backgrounds because I just can't see the other stuff working. So maybe a little sparkler in there. We can stamp off maybe and do it lightly. So we're going to put this up against that edge. Stamp off and then stamp, 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 stamp. This will go faster that way. Let's see the little sparkler part of the candle. And we want full strength. So we're going to go here, here, there, here, and there. And of course we get ink everywhere else too. So let's do the bottom row. We have to move that aside. This works so much better than the little Post-it notes. So we got to remember stamp off, right? And then stamp, 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 stamp. And let's do the sparkly bit. So we're stamping, stamp, 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 and stamp. Turn, and let's do it again, right? Stamp off, stamp off, stamp, 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 and sparkle. Sparkle, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last turn. Oh, that's gonna look good. It's gonna look great. Stamping off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ta-da! And sparkles. Sparkle. 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 All right. Look at all that lovely stuff. Oh, yes, I forgot. Remember I told you that the iconic imagery has the little flames. Should we add a little flames into our candles? I think we should. Do we want a wee little flame? I think we do the wee little one. And I gotta find a block to steal something from. And we need Daffodil Delight. Wasn't on the original agenda, but we were to add it anyways. Because it's just going to be cute as a button, right? Oh, yes. It will be, just have to turn it. This one. And not sure which way that sparkle is going. I'm just not telling you the truth. I'm not sure which way it's supposed to be going. So we're just going to go this way. All right. Oh, I love that already. Already love it. This one looks like it's, well, it's probably not supposed to go that way, but it is now. It is. Why didn't they give us a flame? We have one. We made our own flame. We just stole it from another stamp set. Hold on. A sip of tea. All right. So we have that done. Now we need to cut this. So close that up because we don't want that going on anything. I'm even going to temporarily close that one up because I don't want this to get onto anything getting onto this. So we need this to be at 5 1/4. Now it's not quite 4. So this needs to be 5 1/4, which is right there. And then I want to turn it this way and do 5 1/4. We're going to have this left over, and that we'll just put in our box of goodies. But this is going to be for the inside. This is going to be for the outside. So watch. That could even be for the front of a card if you wanted it to. But this is going to be for the inside of our card, which maybe we trim off another 1/4 of an inch. So let's go ahead. Just looking at it, I'm thinking take it down to 5. And see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, that looks so much better. Look at that. And then you have room to write, because on here it's going to be, look at this, it's going to be darling. But this, I'm wondering if we can get, oh, you won't see it even if we stamped anything there, so that's not going to work. And I can't get stickles on there because that won't work, because I would have to have let it dried. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Okay, I would have had to have thought that one out like a day in advance. So this is going in there like so. Isn't that cool though? I think so. So we are going to glue this in place, and you simply just add what, I like wet glue because you can wiggle it down there, but whatever you do use, you want to make sure this gets to the very bottom of your card, of the envelope, I mean. Okay, so there is, because it is an envelope, there's a little folded piece in there, and you want to make sure you don't get stuck on it. So you see how our envelope is? There's this little bit there, and it can get stuck down in there. So get that all the way in there, and then there. So what you can do now is you can seal it up here. That is what I tend to do. But first, let's see, there's our fold. First, we're going to go ahead and go over this a bit. Don't worry about it not being perfect, because what you're going to do is unfold it. You're going to miter these corners and all that. If you see it like, oh, that doesn't look nice, it's going to go away, guys, because we're going to take a wedge of pie out. Then all this bulk here on this bottom piece, we're going to cut that off as well. And I just lay my scissors in there, and I'm cutting that away. just like that. Okay, that's all gone. And I do these all the time, guys. Once a month I do a shaker card. I used to do them the hard way. I do them the easy way now. So now I'm going to glue this shut. Now I'm still going to have this top piece here that I can put my shaker bits in. You can do it the other way. I'm doing it this way. But if you wanted, you could seal this part up and then stick your shaker bits in. But I'm going to seal this up. So now I have, this is open and ready, right? And I get to stick my shaker bits in here. And I like to use a spoon. And Phyllis, I love your shaker bits she sent me. So I take a spoonful, mix it up in there, right? Take a spoonful, stick it in there. And a spoonful, that spoon works great. So now I'm going to seal this up. This works so great for a shaker card. Okay. Best thing ever. Look at this. Look at all that. Isn't that fun? I mean, that's a lot of shaker bits in there. Great, right? And that is going to lay on top of here, but we're not done with it. So I'm gonna seal this up, right? I don't want that put away because I don't want it going into everything. And what I thought I would do is do like a little present on here. So I want to, you could use that pretty, maybe we should, where is that package? We had that pretty rose gold stuff that I wasn't sure if I was ever going to use. I may have taken it out already. There it is. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this, but maybe this is the perfect opportunity to use it. It does not tie because the gold and the silver, I have problems with it tying nicely. That's why I tend to shy away from it. So if you have any tips on how to get this to stay tight besides a glue dot, it just doesn't tie like the twine. And for goodness sakes, they got this thing so, I can't even find the end of it. For goodness sakes. One end, this tends to any end would be nice to get it started. There we go. And it coils. Oh, we can do a faux one. So we can faux it. We're going to faux do it. So we are going to do it in the center like so, and snip. Mr. Frog is going to come in for the assist for this. Other side, let's at least hopefully get it straight. Double check. Yeah, that looks good. And then I want this over to the side here because this is where my tag is going to go. So that's going to make it so much easier. Give me a helping frog any day, right? Oh, it's so cute. All right. And now I can put this onto my card front for the moment. Let's get this one wrapped up over there. And oh, I love how we stamped around that. That came out so cute. Tear tape is here. Don't always do the best getting the tear tape where it should be, as far as when I go to put it on. I don't always get it exactly where I want it. Why so much tear tape? Because these are little strips and I'm not gonna go search for not searching for the other tear tape right now. Not happening. So a little rub down to get it to release. Oh, I still have the inside on there. We want to make sure it's going the right way. There we go. It's down. All right, now I just covered up my tag bits. Oh, there's that piece. And the Make-A-Wish, see, it's gonna go here. And I need a bow, so bow maker to the rescue. And I want like really, it's a perfect size bow. Maybe a little bit bigger. Oh, actually, this is tying really nicely, and I was so afraid of it. That is really nice. All right, we'll keep this one on the spool. We'll keep that out. That tied very, very nicely. Look. Look, see, that's gonna look so nice. I like it. Yes, 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 yes. Isn't that sweet? I think so. And you know what we could do? Oh, me and my craziness. I was thinking, do we go ahead and try to cut a little bit of that? No, because it just cover up too much of it. So let's just get this on here. And this is already going to need dimensional, so we might as well pop it up. Question is, this is going to need to get popped up. Most definitely. Okay, so we want this to go just like that. Well, it's down there now. This here and that like that. So glue this one, or do I pop? Decisions, decisions, decisions. But it's so strange without Mr. Hank. All right. And we want this right in the center. absolutely love it. I just want to roll the glue dot in towards the knot because it's a little bigger than the knot. I just want to tuck it around. And then I'm wondering, do I put, I don't think it needs a darn thing, but do I'm not adding anything else to it. So let's add this to the inside, and there's not much room on this to write anything, so we're going to leave it as it is. But we are going to stamp on the envelope because, you know, you want your envelope to be pretty as well. This leaves you just barely enough room, right? Name, happy birthday in your name. All right. So, envelope. And stamp and pierce mat. We are going to do, we're not going to do lost count. It's time for cake. Nope. We're going to do happy birthday. I guess just happy birthday on the front and maybe a balloon or two or something like that. Don't have a whole lot of choice. We got all those numbers and stuff, but that's not, it's not really, oh, darn me. Darn me. My fingers. I don't know if you noticed, but I use my pinky a whole lot to support my hand. So, not sure what I can do. Can I like put a sparkler there and do, no, that would just leave it. It's just been kissed by me, my fingerprint, right? It's just been, oh, do we do little balloons? We do. Do we dare? We dare. I just need an extra block. Let's just take this one off. And we got to do some string for our balloons, and we're just going to do that with the pen. Because right now we have like balloons floating up, up, up and away, right? So a loop, and a squiggle. Loop, diddy loop, and a squiggle. A loop, and a squiggle. A loop, and a squiggle. A loop, squiggle. Loop, and a squiggle. And that is it. And of course we have our little oops-a-daisy. There. But we do have a beautiful little shaker card, which is really darling. And I love the inside, just absolutely love it. So I hope you guys like this one. I know it's a quick one, at least I think it is. And quick and easy shaker card if you haven't seen me use those envelopes before. So if you like my videos, would you consider subscribing if you are not already subscribed? If you are subscribed, thank you guys so much. If you have time, I love your comments. I'd love to hear your voice and know what you think of my videos, as it is those comments that keep me making these videos. So thank you all so very much, and please, as always, come back and visit me again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.